Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just defended Fellwood from an attacking force, and, well, it was pretty easy. It was pretty easy, suffice it to say. Now, you may think, hey, we've taken King's Landing. No, that's actually the Westerlands color. It's a little bit disconcerting when you see both colors next to each other, because you're like, oh, is that Targaryen controlled? No, not really. Now, the reason I'm actually starting the recording here is a very simple one. And that is because the North have decided to siege Ashford. Yes, that is kind of sad. Mainly because Ashford is very, in my opinion, difficult to defend. It has walls that allow the opponent to step foot on them, which I would say is quite the flaw, but, well, that's just how it is. The AI in Warband is not the greatest, and so sometimes your troops are not going to, well, shall we say, stem the tide of the opponent's forces from getting in onto the battlements. So, I have decided that we are going to focus our attention on the last remaining Stormlands fief while the North are distracted over there. I am not entirely sure who... Oh, wait. Wait. Aegon has this. Yes, he is the fellow that owns Ashford, so I'm going to assume that he's going to be doing some defending. Or he's going to be doing some feasting. Either way, we still have our plan. Our plan is to head to Broadarch. Actually, our plan is to head to Griffin's Roost. Okay, I did not say anything else. It is to head to Griffin's Roost because there's a very important thing that we must do. Ah, there's Sir Tristan Rivers. He helped us out. I very much appreciate that. So yes, what we're going to do first is place all of these fellows in the garrison here. I decided to go to Griffin's Roost because it's a little bit closer than Crow's Nest. That seems good to me. Should I... yes, this is the thing. Should I get a couple of other units rather than the sellswords, because I feel like the sellswords are not particularly great, but they're okay. So I think I'm going to get some sergeants here. Yeah, there we go. Going to get some sergeants. There's 202 there. That should be enough to defend against a moderate force, I suppose. So let us now head on and see what's going on. Fellwood at least is no longer under siege. I'm a little bit worried, really, about Ashford being taken by the North, because then they are easily able to basically go around wherever they so desire. And oh, hello there. Yes, King Aegon is patrolling around Ashford. I can only hope that he's gonna head into the garrison there, or maybe not get himself taken prisoner. That's the very least I can ask for, I suppose. Ah, Broadarch has 195. Doesn't it just? Yes, how wonderful. Unfortunately for them, though, they only have 7 elite Stormlands archers. Otherwise, everything is up for grabs. Okay, I thought to myself, well, this isn't the siege. You rest near a village when the local elder's wife approaches you. The wife wants to sleep with you while her husband is away. Okay, you refuse. You gain honor. Yes, of course you do. Yes. There we go, that was pretty easy decision. Anyway, Fellwood has now been besieged by Renly. Really? Okay, well, Fellwood is actually an incredibly difficult thing to take, so we should have the opportunity to head there after the Broadarch siege. Oh, I actually forgot. Broadarch is this. Yeah, it is this siege. And, oh, we only have 25 archers? What's going on there? Oh, how preposterous. Oh, you know, the reason why we only have 25 archers, because Jon Lothston actually decided to come and help us, which is actually a really nice thing for him to do. He actually just got killed instantly. Yes, not particularly happy about that, I have to say. Come on, Jon, you can do a lot better than that. Well, if he takes after John Connington, then obviously things are not going too well, I guess. But yeah, at least we have a couple more archers here, thanks to Jon Lothston being here too. So we have some Golden Company fellows, and everything's going to go pretty well. Unfortunately, my cavalry do seem to be running in there, which is not what I wanted. I did neglect to order them to do something else, so that's my bad. If we lose a couple of them, then that's my fault, but it's okay. They're relatively easy to level up. Not the heavy ones, obviously, but the regular knights are not too bad to level up, so I suppose that's okay. Okay, come on. Yes. Okay, we are absolutely destroying them right now. And thankfully, they only have a couple of normal archers as well. So we should actually be perfectly fine here. I am a little bit worried about getting... Oh, yeah, getting that one down. That was an elite. Yes. Oh, another headshot. Yes, I think I found the perfect angle to shoot them. Not anymore. Oh, there we go. Yes, a little bit. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, that's great. Okay, keep going. Keep going, Elias. You can do this. You can prove to everyone that you're actually not that bad and you don't stumble every time. Yes, maybe. Maybe that is going to be the case, but right now I think it's okay. Right now I think it's okay, and ooh, yeah, look at that guy going falling. Oh, that's fantastic. I wish we had a bit more of a zoom level. Yes, maybe we'll see a bigger zoom level as time goes on, but... Ah, yes, these archers, they have no clue what's going on. They're not even targeting us. They're just targeting the cavalry. That's exactly what we want them to do. There's another headshot there. Let's try and eliminate that. There we are. Yes. Okay. Now, I have 25 arrows remaining. Oh, yes. I believe one of you actually mentioned in the comments what arrows I'm using. I'm actually using a large bag of steel arrows. You can find them in Essos. I personally found this bag in one of the Valentine towns. And, yeah, I've changed the ammo capacity, obviously, using Tweak MB. So, yes, there is that. Otherwise, I think we're actually fine. Unfortunately, many of the infantry cavalry forces that the enemy has are not being touched at all, so we are going to have a pretty hard time there, but without their archers, it should be a relatively easy thing to accomplish. As you can see, our guardsmen do seem to have run out of ammunition, which is kind of unfortunate. But I just want to kill this one guy. Come on, kill him. I've hit him once. Ah, okay, now I run out. Of course I do. Okay, so I believe this is about time to tell everyone to charge in. Let's go. We have killed 72, actually no, 76 of the enemy's forces. And I very much hope that we will be able to... What is... Really? Did someone just fall down there? Oh, yep, someone just fell down. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, so he was just like, I'm safe here. I've fallen down this incredibly... yes, this incredibly high... well, tower/battlement thing. And now, I'm being swarmed by the entire enemy army. That sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? Yes. He was just... oh, he was having a good old fun time there. Okay, so I'm going to shoot these guys as best I can. Yes, nice headshot. Another one. And another one. Can I get another one, please? Yes, maybe? No? Being shot. Being shot by that guy. Am I being shot by that guy? No, I'm being shot by that one. Yes, headshot. Take that. And now I hit a friendly troop, because that's just how it goes. That's what happens when you get in front of Elias's arrows. I'm attempting to kill the enemy, so I would have expected our units to be a little bit more forthcoming about that. There we are. Excellent. Okay, give me some more arrows, please. Yes, let me restock. That's what we like. Okay, so now, headshot. And another headshot. Yes. Okay, it's actually going pretty well. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm able to actually headshot as many units as I am here. Usually, you don't really get that much opportunity because most of the time your units are pushing each other, they're pushing you, and everything is just going on. But thankfully, we seem to be in a bit of a better spot here. Unfortunately, no, most of the archers are actually dead. I was about to say, oh, maybe we're going to get shot by someone, but no. Oh, there is one. Ah, there is one left up there. Hey, guys, can you... oh, no, wait. I just forgot. They all ran out of ammunition. That is not good. Not good at all, if I do say so myself. Ah, okay, so is there any other arrows around here that I can actually take? Are there? No? No other arrows? Ah, well, that's disappointing, but at least we are pushing back the infantry and the cavalry. We are just standing here with the feathers in our helm, and everything is going swimmingly. Oh, yes, and as you can see, Carver is getting into biting the enemy's faces off as well. Well, he might just reserve that honor for many of the enemy lords. I don't know whether he actually does that to common units. Maybe. But let's see. if we're able to push past them. And there it is. We are still in exactly the same position because, yeah, not able to actually move. But as you can see, there's only 5 enemies remaining, and we are ready and willing to accept that Broad Arch will be eliminated. And we will have taken it once again for House Targaryen. I know, we've done quite a few of these sieges, but I felt it was important to show the last ever siege against the Stormlands. If they are not able to take Fellwood, that is. If they take Fellwood before we're able to get back there, then things will get very, very messy indeed. And I am not particularly happy about the prospect of besieging Stormland's forces that are inhabiting Fellwood. Because they are going to make it difficult. They are going to make it very difficult indeed. And I would very much not like to do that. So we're going to see whether it happens. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, then we are going to make them pay. We are going to make them pay severely for it. They're going to give us all their monopoly money. Because we have all the houses on Mayfair, don't we? Yes. Board game references. What? What happened there? I don't even know. That's a little bit risky. Yes, risky. Yes. Okay, I'm done. Is the archer done though? Is the archer done? I don't know where he is. Where is he? Oh, well, apparently we're going to have to deal with him somehow. Well, there we have it. One of our units was able to get there in time, thankfully. Oh, wow, that took a long time. I had to wait a long time, and apparently the enemy the enemy unit was stuck behind some kind of wall or something. I don't even know. It happened beforehand like that, so let's take a look at... Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so I think we're good. So, yeah, we can now take all of these prisoner, and we have so many spaces. Of course we do. That is really nice. Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, nothing really much I want to take here, so we'll allow our companions to take that. I will be asking no rewards. I do not want that. And we're going to be heading on to Fellwood. If it gets taken, that is going to grind my gears. Seriously. Oh, wow. The Weeping Town has also been besieged by Lord Eldon. Oh. Well, that's... Oh, look at that! Lord Harwood Fell has renounced his allegiance to the Stormlands and joined House Targaryen. Now that's impressive, if I do say so myself. Hello, Renly. You only have 115. Ooh, how the mighty have fallen. If you remember, he actually had a huge amount of forces and was attempting to actually kill us. So, yes, I'm not particularly pleased with him, but I think we're okay because we got here in time. That's actually really nice. We actually did get here in time, which is great. And we will now... Well, that's the thing. Oh, never mind. Okay, Westerlands. Westerlands vassal? No? Okay, I was about to say, we will now head on to... Oh, yes, the North has taken it. The North has taken Ashford from us, and wow, they are actually allowing the Weeping Town to be taken. I cannot believe that. I mean, I'm literally just staying at Fellwood right here because there's no one else. Should I go? Should I go to the Weeping Town? Yes, I think I will. Let's do that. But the problem with it is that I'm leaving Fellwood. Yes, I'm not particularly happy about that, I have to say. I'm actually kind of surprised that the North is focusing so heavily on House Targaryen when they could be focusing on eliminating the Iron Islands. Because right now, the Iron Islands are not eliminated, fully at least. They are being destroyed quite heavily. There's our Iron Bank savings, by the way. We have 424,000 now. I don't even know how that happened. I guess I just continued to put in money whenever I could. I haven't actually put in money for quite some time. So it's pretty impressive that it has amounted to such a big amount, should I say? Yes. Amounted to such a big amount. Wonderful. So, yes, we are now... there we go. They've taken it. That is not good. And also Fellwood has come under siege, so I'm going to head back there. Alright, so I've headed back to Fellwood. As you can see, it is currently being besieged by a huge amount of the North vassals. Of North vassals? I don't even know what you say. Do you say the North, or do you say just North? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, because, as you can see, they do not have Robb Stark helping them. And as they don't have Robb Stark, we should be in with a great chance of being able to defend this. Unfortunately, yes, it is still going to be one of those things where we are outnumbered severely, as we have a -5 battle advantage. But having a -5 battle advantage can actually work in our favor, because that just means that we have more things to kill, of course. Yes. So let's see how it goes. I have a bad feeling that they're going to have so many elite knights, and, well, heavy knights, should I say, that it's going to be very, very tricky for us to actually survive. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and shoot at the fellows that walk by, because, well, they're going to lower their shields, aren't they? They're going to lower their shields, and we're going to attempt to take them out. I'm going to try and not zoom in. I feel like zooming in is probably going to make things a whole lot more difficult. Oh, okay. They seem to actually be rather smart about this, which is kind of irritating, I've got to say. Oh, there we go. Let's take out that archer, thank you very much. Take out that one as well. You can't shoot us. That is what you get. Yes. Okay, someone is shooting me. Who? That fellow? That fellow over there. Yes, headshot. There we go. Let's kill some of these guys when they face their back to us, which is very honorable, but it's a tactic, and it's what we require, because obviously otherwise their shields will just prevent them from taking any damage whatsoever. Maybe I should be down there. Should I be down there with using my two-handed weapon? It might actually be a better idea, but obviously some of the archers are... I don't know. Some of the archers are actually surviving up until this point, so it would be a good idea to just snipe them off immediately. I'm actually unsure. Well, yes, I suppose for now, we are just going to allow ourselves to use our bow. And then we are going to probably head down there. Brynden, you were eliminated. Ah, how disgusting of you. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, well, it doesn't particularly matter. I am actually shooting one of my own forces. I actually killed one of my own forces, which is never a good idea. But it doesn't particularly matter, because in the grand scheme of things, one unit is not really going to, well, actually prevent us from losing this in the end. So, yeah, there is that. Okay, so have we killed everyone? Yes, we have. We killed absolutely everyone. How many did they send in the first wave? 140. We killed 140 in the first wave. I feel very, very sorry for the North right now. They should not be attacking us. They really should not be attacking us. They should really just focus on the Iron Islands. They should be like, oh yes, we're just going to be peaceful with House Targaryen because that Elias Stumble fellow is there. Yes. I've heard great things about him from Aegon, even though he apparently calls him Elijah a lot. Anyway. Oh, yes. Anyway, we're going to try and shoot a bunch more of these fellows. Yes, come on, eliminate them. There we are. It appears as though we have a couple of units that are being quite stalwart in their defense. I'm not entirely sure why they're all standing there. There seems to be one fellow just standing there. An elite Cahoric Scytheman. I'm surprised that he was able to stand up so heavily to their onslaught. But anyway, I now have the opportunity to head down. I am going to be looting a couple of arrows before I do, though, because you never know, might need a bit of a ranged attack at some point. I am picking up a couple. Drollo has advanced to level 13 as well, which is excellent to see, of course. So yeah, they've already lost 217 units, which is quite embarrassing, I have to say. Is it quite embarrassing for them? I'm not entirely sure. Is it embarrassing? I'm not too sure, because Fellwood is such an amazing siege that I don't think it's that embarrassing to lose here, personally. I think it's one of those times where you're just like, oh, well, this siege is very difficult. It's not the defenders actually doing a good job, really. It's just the fact that if you have an overabundance of any archer at all... Oh, Carver's running ahead now. Okay. I actually want to follow him and see what he does. Also, yes, in the next episode, we are going to be creating Carver into a white. We are going to be transforming him into one, and then we're going to see how beastly he becomes then, because obviously the whites are very, very hard to kill. They have a lot of armor, and, well, yeah, they are undead, so I suppose that's primarily the reason, but otherwise, he has just advanced to level 21. I feel like that is definitely the reason, and a very, very good reason to do that, because, well, I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. He's been with us since he was level what? Level 8 or something? Level 10? I don't even know. But he's always been a very good companion. If a little bit crazy at times, but still, he's always been very, very good. and I am very pleased to have him in our team. So I'm going to loot a bunch of arrows here, just in case. Wow, this is actually a huge amount. Okay, yes, keep giving me arrows, please. Wow, I might actually be able to fully restock myself. Oh, I need to be a little bit careful here. Need to obviously make sure that we are not being killed too easily. Ah, there we go. Take out that skirmisher, thank you very much. Okay, now, oh, there we go. We stumbled. We stumbled. Exactly. I think that's exactly what we want to do, isn't it? Yes. Stumble all over the place. Now, if I could... Ah, yes. The stairs. The stairs are Elias's only weakness. Well, many weaknesses, among other things. He doesn't like ascending, apparently. Going up things, definitely not a thing that he likes to do, because obviously ladders are also a problem for him. But I gotta say that the North infantry, they seem to die very quickly. I am using my overhead bash attack, and usually an opponent will be able to survive. But, oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a survival there, but most of the time these guys might just have worse helms than any other faction that we've so far fought against. That appears to be the case, at least. Maybe. I'm actually unsure, but we haven't really fought the Westerlands that much. Obviously, we did fight Tywin, Tylose, Try Hard, Try Win, and all that sort of thing, but yes. Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure. Do you want to come down here? Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to come down there. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. If at any time I get threatened by being attacked a little bit too much, then I'm just going to jump off. And if the AI follows me, then he's just going to get absolutely murdered by those archers over there. So, yes, that's pretty good, in my opinion. A little bit of a tactical strategy there. Tactical strategy. The new term that makes no sense. Kind of does, I guess, but still. Oh, yeah, there we go. Come on now. Yes. Oh, no, I need to be a little bit careful here. Even though they technically are not the best, or technically they might actually be the best. Yeah, well, somehow, at least. The Northern Pikemen do deal some damage, so you need to be a little bit careful of those. Elias. Yes. But look at all the bodies. The bodies are just strewn across the battlements, and everything is going on right now. I'm actually really surprised that all of these infantry are just standing here letting themselves be bombarded, but I suppose they don't really want to meet Elias's mace in combat, because Coldbringer definitely wants to bring some cold to the opponent. The cold embrace of death, that is, yes. Unfortunately, though, Coldbringer is only making them unconscious, which is kind of amusing. Now that I say that particular sentence. Yes, the cold embrace of death, but preceding that is a little bit of unconsciousness. So, yes, a little bit of unconsciousness, sold into slavery, and then 50 years later, then they'll perish. Yes, no problem at all there. Oh my. Okay, so how many more? Oh my good. Wow, that is... yes, okay. Well, I'm going to cut away here, and we're going to see how many more waves the North wants to send against us. I have to say that I am endlessly impressed with Carver, Alan, and various other companions that we have, but Carver and Alan really do show themselves to be very, very, shall we say, proficient and efficient companions, because usually, usually companions, they'll just be like, oh yes, I'm just going to run in here and die. I'm looking at you, Brendan. Yes, I'm looking at you, Brendan. But Alan and Carver, they seem to actually use a little bit of their heads, use a little bit of the coding in their heads, and they actually seem to prevent themselves from being eliminated that easily. So it's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool that happens, because as you can see here, we still have Alan right here. We have Carver, who is running out a little bit there, like a bit of a crazy person. And we have Melly and Drollo also right by our side. So everyone survived there. And as you can see, we lost 11. Yes, this is exactly the reason why you never, ever want to siege Fellwood if the enemy has an overabundance of archers. And for that, for defending against a grand total of 759, we gain 2 renown. Yeah, we gain 2 renown. Anyway, there it is. We have eliminated 125. Carver killed 22. Alan killed 21. And we also have a bunch of other kills there. I'm actually kind of surprised that any of these guys were able to get kills, considering most of the kills that were happening were by our archers, so it's pretty amazing. Okay, well, there it is. We have defended against the north, and I believe it is about time to tackle them in a field battle. But we will be doing that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.